Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Shadow Tavern. My name is ShadowFox2122, and today I'm going to be bringing you Civilization 5 version 1.1. My other start wasn't particularly good, so I've actually decided to go ahead and restart this. I'm still doing roughly the same things, except I chose Earth as the terrain type. I chose 4 players with 0 city-states, and they're random instead of pre-selected. I had a few issues with Rome, because I do kind of want to focus on more of a peaceful allocation, instead of focusing maybe on, oh, I don't know, war, like Rome wanted me to. So we're back into it, and we're going to start off things by getting a worker going. Actually, you know what? I'll do 1 scout, and then for research, we're still going to beeline it over to writing. The faster we get writing, the faster we get everything else. Alright, so we already have an extra population. That is actually really good. Learned a few things as well about citizen management. Still not entirely sure. Oh, there we go. Can't purchase anything. I think we're still focusing on a scout. Click here to reassign to governor, reassign the workforce. Because I want them to work. Apparently, I'm not doing as well as I wanted to. Okay. Yeah, so my citizens are working what I want them to. Awesome, that's how that works. Sorry about that, I did not quite understand exactly how that worked. But what it looks like, since this is the world, I'm trying to think exactly where we are. I feel like we're definitely on a peninsula. And we're surrounded by mountains. And it's jungly. So I feel like we're in South America. At least that's just what I think. Boom, well, we have our scouts going. Excellent. So now we can do another production, and I think worker might be the best thing for me to do. We found pottery, so now we can go for a beeline to writing. And then once we get writing, we'll have a lot more science. And if I can, I'm going to try and place it over here. But I do want it to be in a location that I can easily protect. Okay, so we found a barbarian encampment. But we're just going to go to the ruins, and we're going to find another ruins. Excellent. So we got ourselves spearmen. That's good, because they have a lot more defense and attack rating than the previous warriors.
He who commands the sea.
Ooh, awesome. I found sailing. So ruins have a chance to give either a free technology or something else. And from what I can tell of the layout that I just found, and from my general understanding of the world demographic, I feel like this is South America, but it might be Africa. We'll have to find out soon. But I'm going to go ahead and fortify these guys. Okay, so we found another barbarian encampment that we have to be careful of. Okay. So I think this guy's gonna be a little bit more peaceful. So I guess we can't really do anything. But cool. We're gonna leave our scouts up there just for the moment. And just because we'll go ahead and attack to get ourselves some XP. I do want to get my guys leveled up as good as possible. So one thing that's a little interesting here is I don't know how they exactly got onto the island. So that is a little disconcerting. So since we are in a whole bunch of jungle area, I think drill will be better since it is considered rough terrain. And we'll just fortify them. Okay, so they did get sailing. We'll attack these barbarian brutes, kill off a few, and then we'll hit them. So now we'll have the flanking bonus, I think. And we're just gonna keep upgrading these guys. Only a few more. Only a little while more. Until we get our writing and our worker, so that'll be good for us. Again, we'll just sort of fortify. Excellent. There is our free scientist. I kind of want to put him here, but I think that would lose me the 2 food. But I don't think it would be that big of an issue. That gets me production. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and put an academy here. And then now that should take us a lot less time. So we'll pick calendar so we can get our plantations going for... Oh, ouch. That hurts. So we do have a lot of barbarians, and I heard that you're not really supposed to clear these camps, but I think I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to send these guys back. And I'll send our scouts in, and hopefully they can at least kill one, maybe both. Probably could have fired on him that other time, but I totally forgot about that. We'll fortify here. Unit promotion. We'll focus on scout for the scouting range. So they plundered that thing, which is unfortunate. But the good news is we've almost finished them off. And in fact, we can finish them off with our spearmen and get them upgraded. I think. So now that we have that, I am actually going to build the Great Library, since I don't have to worry about having another city. I'll send my workers up here with my... spearmen so that they're actually defended. Right, technology. So I guess I'll just send them down here to repair. All units adjacent tile heal additional 5. That seems like it's going to be fairly good, but I want to say cover. I seem to like cover. We'll get mining next. And we'll just heal up our spearmen. And we will repair. And since we are focusing on a smaller scale, I think tradition is going to be a good one. I might not have too many cities. Okay, I think I can honestly take this chance to level them up a bit. We lost a few scouts in that attack. Hopefully, we can just run them away and heal them up again. Our mining is back, but I don't think we'll be able to do anything else, so we're gonna focus on bronze working. That way we can get our plantations up and running. I want to expand. I guess I can work this out into a farm. I hope I don't lose my scouts there. +2 food, -1 production. I will get 3 production from this tile, so I think it would be fine. I'm gonna move my scouts out of here. And heal them again. Actually, I'm gonna move them just slightly enough to deter barbarians from taking my workers. Yeah, because there they are. Okay, so I just lost my scout. So, oh wow, I actually didn't. Okay. But I do want to move all of my people. I don't want to lose my scout, and I don't want to lose my workers. So I'm actually going to focus on killing off this barbarian encampment. Getting it out of there. Because I really, really don't want to have to focus on that. It's not in my best intentions. I'll actually focus on killing off, I think, these brutes. No, we'll get these ones. And we're just gonna have our workers sleep for the moment because we don't want them stolen. And we'll clear out the encampment. Okay, so Declaration of Friendship. This could be good, so why not? I want to move our guys back, though. Gonna focus on taking out one group at a time. So that's just gonna mean that I need... actually gonna build archery. What do my scouts? They're not gonna win. So I'm just gonna leave them there. We can adopt a new policy, and I think oligarchy would be the best way to go here. Garrisoned units cost no maintenance, and cities with garrison units cost 50%, or get 50% ranged damage. That is good. Awesome, so now we can actually send our workers in. No we can't. I made a mistake. Oh well. Our scouts can hopefully fend off one person. They should level up from that. And we'll repair this. We'll give them even better scouting, and then we'll have them fortify until healed. And then I'll actually have these guys fortify too. And then we'll be working it from here.
After the arrow had been filled.
That works well for me. I don't think... Yeah, it's impossible for my guys to make it across that mountain. So we'll pick out animal... Well, hold on. Let me think here for a second. Since I want to focus on a science aspect and just sort of outdo all of my people, I think animal husbandry, then the wheel, because then we can get down to engineering. And if we can get that Great Wall going, that'll be pretty good. I'm thinking about just keeping it to one city, because it keeps my citizens sort of happy. So I'm actually gonna buy a tile. I'm gonna buy that production tile. And send my workers over here, I think. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad one. Move our guys forwards. Move our scouts up. And then call it the next turn.
Thou shalt.
Continue moving our scouts one at a time. And we'll set them up on the hill. Set up our spearmen over there. Get the wheel. And I am actually gonna send my men, my scouts that is, back over this way. And our spearmen, well, we'll take a shot. And we will slowly take out this barbarian encampment so we don't have to worry about him. I know people constantly say, like, don't take out all these barbarian encampments, but they're honestly kind of just a pain for me at this moment.
Wisdom and wisdom.
Then we'll just have our scouts scout it out. Since I want to get the Great Wall, I need to get masonry, construction, and mathematics, so I'll focus on masonry and then mathematics. And just like that, we've taken out another barbarian encampment. Move our scouts to a more central location, and then we'll just have them fortified there. Eventually, we'll move our city over this way. We'll put one fort here. I do want to have as much territory as I can before I actually... Okay, so I could buy that mountain, but I don't really see the purpose of it. I already own that. I could buy the marsh, but I'm thinking getting up to the bananas. But if I keep one city and just have a fairly large army presence around the world, I think we'll be fine. Keep our units down here. Let's going to take me 3 more turns, so I'll wait for that. And we'll get construction. We've almost gotten to the point where we can get our national, or the Great Library, sorry. That'll be extremely helpful for us. Free culture building in first 4 cities, I will accept that. I'm not, okay, world's busiest people, my ally. Well, quote-unquote ally. I don't know if I can truly trust him yet. I feel like I should be able to. Construct a farm? No, 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 no. We're going to construct a mine. And in fact, we're going to go ahead and... going to keep these guys here. We're going to take this guy off and put him on the production tile. That way we should be able to finish up the college in a few more turns. Or sorry, the Great Library.
3 things are to be done.
We've entered the classical era, good news for us. Now, as I said, we do need mathematics so that we can get the Great Wall. So that's coming up next. Then we'll just fortify our units down here for a sort of scouting purpose. 1 free tech. We'll actually pick, since we do want to focus, we'll pick this one for the National College. And then we'll build the National College. An enemy has been spotted near Babylon. There he is. Entering the classical era doesn't really scare me as much. So we'll construct a mine here. Another mine, because remember, the more production I get, the better it's going to be for me. And now we'll go ahead and we'll pick the Great Wall. Or engineering, so that we can get the Great Wall. If we get that from where we are, our territory won't be fully inside of it, but I don't think that should be a huge issue. I can't really afford to purchase anything as I am sort of a poor guy. But we'll keep our production going and hopefully we'll get everything good to go. I could also build the Colossus, which would mean I would have more trading income. Move our guys over the river to put a farm on there. With the whole, let's see here, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-ish production, I think will be fairly good. Then we'll go ahead and pick Landed Elite, 10% growth, and 2 food in the city. And as you see, -1 production. That, and we'll construct a lumber mill. I don't want to focus on food, but I definitely need to focus a lot on production as well. Hey, he seems smiley enough. I think I can trust him. I'm staring deep into his eyes right now. Because this happened to me with Rome. And bad things happened. Okay, so Honolulu. They're Hawaiians. Not bad, not bad. They're not growing. Actually, they're growing just as fast as I am. Let's see here. Theology could be good, because I think we do get the Great Hanging Gardens out of that. I want to say it's the Hanging Gardens. Not entirely sure where, but I want to build as many wonders as I can. So naturally, getting getting that research up and going really fast to help me there is a good thing. We'll actually pick trapping so that we can get into civil service. For all desert tiles. I don't have any desert, so... Well, down here, I guess. So we've got 3 turns. Trapping is done. I think currency would probably be the best option now. That way they can get a market, I think a market, and then soon to be a bank. So we got 2 production there, and then we'll build a farm here. Plus 2 food, minus 1 production. That won't be too bad for me. And just for now, we'll build the walls of Babylon to get us a little more defense, and then we're going to try and expand as much as possible to get the Great Wall as good as it can be, if that makes any sense. Because it expands across all of your boundaries, except into ocean tiles, I am 95% sure.
Matter is
So optics, I'm going to go ahead and go with. That way we can actually embark and get our units across to here. Production. You know, faith could be a good thing. We don't really have a lot, so we'll pick that. I do want to be careful, though, because I want to get the Great Wall. And that really... I want that to be my focus. Actually, hanging gardens. That way we get a lot more food just sitting in the capital. Move up here, and soon we'll work this. Since it's on a river, I think a farm would be a good one to go with. Okay, so the enemy is in our territory, not a big deal. Oh, I need to renew that. Hit. Yes, I have come to declare our friendship. Excellent, so we are good friends. We have 80 gold, so we could technically purchase another tile. I can't really expand too much farther out here. I think you have a 3-tile limit from your city. So there's not going to be any more expanding really out here. We're just waiting. But I also want to keep gold just in case. It's good to, like, prevent bad things from happening. Pick horseback riding since that takes 2 turns. Right, we can fire upon an enemy and do minor damage. Okay, he's completed Terracotta Army. I don't think I need to worry about that. Civil service would be good for growth production in my farms. Okay, it's a good thing I did not focus on Stonehenge. I should have fired upon that enemy. That's okay. I'll focus on them. +1 gold and -1 on happiness for every 2 citizens in the capital. That is actually really good for me. fire on them again. Slowly kill off their ships if they're just gonna sit and wait for us. Okay. I feel like for some reason this guy is a bit of a warlord. Not entirely sure. Maybe it's the sword and the belt. But, yeah. A little nervous about that, but I really do think I should, once I get that wall built, I feel like I should... Why not? It never hurts. Okay. Yeah, so I am in South America. Because that's the Gulf of Mexico, right? That is the Gulf of Mexico, and then there's the Great Lakes. Huh. That's actually kind of cool. We will construct a farm. And get +2 food. Excellent work. I definitely still need to be cautious, though. Okay, cool. Thank you for that, my friend.
The only thing...
Yay. See, and like I said, that is actually good news. Because now we got 4 food from this. And we can actually focus fire and I think kill off their trim. We now have stones coming from our cities. Good old-fashioned stones. Stone them, my friends. I definitely think must have a market built in all cities. I don't really need to worry about that. Garden. Free great profit appears. Grand Temple. I mean, theology could be fairly good. Do want to focus on getting gold, though, as well. That leads to the forge. And soon that could lead to ironworks. Well, I need guilds for ironworks. Because as far as I know, I'm pretty sure that ironworks is a special. Production +8, I need that in my life. I got stuck scrolling forwards. I'd like to, but I'm really cautious. That'd actually screw me over. So I'm gonna refuse. I don't want you to come through my borders because I know that you're just gonna build up an army to try and attack me. Since I'm not really focusing on war production. I should get some archers, like, out. Because that's what screwed me over in the other one. I was playing through it a bit, off camera. And, well, yeah. I think the next thing I'm going to do is focus on a road going from here down to the farthest mine. And when I mean here, I mean where my workers currently are. It's turn 97, we only have 1 city. It's got a population of 8, which isn't bad. Okay, good thing I wasn't focusing on the Temple of Artemis. And I will be right back. My roommate was knocking on my door. So machinery, I think, is going to be the next best thing for me to pick. But I do need metal casting to get the workshop, so I'm going to focus on getting that going. Excellent. So we've got some good work going on. We finally constructed that farm. So we're going to construct a road going all the way down to our workshop. That way we can send our units all across our border in the in the blink of an eye.
Do not wait.
Okay, now we can actually focus on metal casting and then machinery.
Heard the word of God, it would be.
And there we have our hanging gardens. Now I do think it is a good idea to build the Great Wall, so I'm going to go ahead and focus on that. And we're going to move our road all the way down. So that, as you can see, we have a Great Wall coming pretty much all across. It's going over the mountains, through the mountains. And this will be good news for us. It's not as big as I'd like it, but honestly, if I don't get it started at this point, I don't think people are gonna... I actually want to focus on production right now. So hopefully, actually I'm gonna micromanage just a tad for my cities. So I'm gonna reset all the tiles. Or no, I'm gonna take all the tiles, the people working away. And see what I can get. Okay, so we definitely need to focus on these. That'll get us 8 production. This can get us some more. And that's pretty much, honestly, what I would pick. So we'll just leave it like that. That gets our Great Wall down a significant portion. Instead of 30 turns, it's down to 13. So now we can focus on machinery. And then we'll keep it going. Keep the road going, that is. We still aren't losing any money, so that's good. Still don't have any faith, so we're kind of faithless men and women. Oh, excellent. We can fire upon their ships. Oh, they're settling new cities near us. I wonder what that could mean. To be fair, I'm not building many cities of my own. Can adopt a new policy. When building wonders, +1 happiness for every 10 citizens in a city. I don't think that's going to be a huge thing for me, so instead... I thought I could... Okay, I guess not. Probably going to have to just adopt that policy. Liberty isn't what I'm working on either. I'm not a coastal city, so I don't want that either. Culture. Patronage. Honor isn't... You know, I'll just pick aristocracy. And we're almost done with our Great Wall. It would be such a shame if someone just finished theirs this turn. Cool, now we have the road going all the way across, and so we can send our workers all the way. So that is good news for us, and... boom.
The art of war teaches us not to rely on the likelihood of the enemy.
Awesome, we just got a golden age, and we just got ourselves a great scientist. So I feel like an academy would be very good here, so I'm gonna send my scientist this way. I'm gonna build a plantation, -1 food, +1 production, +1 gold. Also gets me a luxury item. I think I'm also gonna pick the Parthenon. Hopefully no one's building that. This might be an episode longer than normal. So I don't think that's gonna be too much of a problem. And I think theology. Let's catch up. I want to try and keep as balanced as possible. Once we have as many great wonders as we can, boom. Another academy. Once we have as many great wonders as possible, we're going to start doing other things. Like building up a fairly large army to... Okay. Alright, I am not even the most progressive people. Not a big deal. Theology is done. Physics, Notre Dame, is a really good thing for me to have. I'm going to focus on that. Since our borders are around here, I'm actually going to send my scout up just a tad to see what's going on in the world. I just want to see what everyone's doing. That way I can easily know how bad they're going to screw me over. And there goes my golden age. Not a huge deal. Well, actually, I do want to keep an eye out on these fools. Build a road that leads this way. I want to have roads going kind of everywhere in this little Great Wall of mine. Friendship. Okay, I need to renew that. A barbarian encampment discovered. So I need to, instead of having my guys all the way down here, I need to send them up here. So someone just built the Parthenon when I had one thing left. So why not? We'll build Machu Picchu, get our gold production up. And we'll just fortify here. And now, upgrade our unit into pikemen. Ooh, that's actually good news. Excellent. I feel like they're gonna ask me to definitely defend them. I'm just kind of keeping to where I know I'm safe, honestly. Okay, I need steel for gunpowder. I need chivalry for education. Yeah, I need this. And we can almost take out their entire ship. Go ahead and move these pikemen outside the walls and slowly take care of that barbarian encampment. So they are hand axes, so that's not my preferred attack method. So I'll have them attack. Killed off almost half their force. We only took about half the damage than they would have done to us. We'll attack them again, make them even weaker. So I do want to get rid of that barbarian encampment. They're really irritating. Since I've got this whole Great Wall thing, it's actually working out in my favor. Go ahead and end the turn there and leave our units up and out of here. I think this road has just been built. I mean, it looks like a giant circle just around this guy's house. Or the plantation, really, but who knows, maybe it'll fix itself. We'll fortify our units out here. We'll build one more road up here real quick. And then we will build a mine. Hopefully we'll still finish Machu Picchu before anyone else. The compass could be a good thing. Allows me to cross the sea, I think. And now we'll construct the mine. Get our production up. I don't have to worry about people coming across the mountains, so this wall right here really isn't a big deal. Then we'll slowly move our units back into our own territory. Okay, good thing I didn't focus on the mausoleum. Otherwise that may have irritated me a tad. Get so close to finishing, and then next thing you know... Go ahead and fortify these men again. Choose the research. If we get to gunpowder, that would get us a cannon. But banking will also get us a lot more gold. Minus 10% happiness is a good thing. So I'll actually go ahead. I'll pick... I'm gonna pick observatory. That way we can get our... sorry, yeah. Whatever that was. That way I can get an observatory there. So we've got Machu Picchu. That gave us a decent amount more gold. I actually don't know. I do have quite a lot of gold. I could buy that mountain. Be a kind of useless thing to buy. But I'll just buy the territory that's close to me. Because why not? Anyway, we have a giant blob of land. And as ooh, it only would take me 4. Except... Oracle could be a good thing. One free social policy, especially since we're not doing a ton of culture production. Okay, so I'm not very popular here, but that's all good. Okay, +2 production, that works for me. Excellent, just got another social policy. I really want to wait for that. I am kind of focusing to all land trade routes. Commerce actually seems like a good option. We'll focus on that too. Babylon can open fire. There are a lot of barbarian encampments, but I don't think we really have to worry about it too much. I'm gonna have to refuse on that one, buddy. Sorry. I don't particularly trust the majority of people, so I've got 7 gold production in here for food, it seems. Babylon can open fire. Good news for me. And then we'll just continue going on down this way. Move our pikemen all the way down, fortify them at the walls. Soon I'll be able to actually come over here and do stuff. But I think I'm gonna need... I can't build a port because I'm only on a river. That could have been a mistake to do, but is what it is. Now it's just a whole bunch of waiting, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave that episode here. I'm gonna jump just a tad bit ahead outside of recording for you guys, that way, because nothing really exciting is happening. I did just build the free oracle. Or not the free oracle, it took me a long time to build that thing.
Joyfully to the breach.
But I just joined the Renaissance era. And I definitely think wagon trains. I do want to get down to here. Purchasing item in cities requires 25% gold, 25% less gold, plus 1 science from every mint, market, bank, and stock exchange. So that could be good. I actually totally forgot that I can purchase things. Sadly, they're all stupidly expensive for me. So I definitely think Notre Dame is going to be my best bet now. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and leave that episode here, guys. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a like. Yeah, I seem to always be messing up my outros. Go ahead and hit that like button, punch that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Peace.